Big up the Mendem. Welcome to Pitch Picks. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also, subscribe to our actual Pitch Picks page because we'll be posting shorts there, mini segments from the full episode on there as well. So please be sure to like and subscribe. We just got done watching Forest. Big win. First win at home.
Whoa, what are we doing with the Forest game? Why are we starting there?
Why not? They just won.
What just happened?
Zaz eating cherry pie. Cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown Za cry. Sweet cherry pie. Rudy, give him the cherry pie. Oh, no! A fucking fresh baked cherry pie for Zimbo. 4-0. He predicted on the show 4-0. I got no sugar in there because I know you're on a little diet ting, my boy. But you know what? I got you a whole pie to eat because you talk all that shit. Big man ting, puffed out chest. You know the type of ting, them way there, fam. And you want to come out here and you've been ducking me. No pro clubs all weekend. Oh, I'm busy, man. I got stuff to do. I'm busy. I'm watching the Mets. No, today I'm not going to watch the Forest match with you because I can't be in the same room as you. But now you're stuck in here with me. And you have given your lashings every day, every week, every second. And now we're here, Za. You're in the Reshi zone. And you know what? It's only going to go downhill from here. So enlighten me. What happened?
Yummy here. I'm just a messenger.
Looks nice. Where'd you get that from?
Wow. From Bournemouth. Cherries are out of season in America, but they're always in season at the Vitality.
Za, I think you just have to.
You have to eat it.
Yeah, you gotta
take a bite.
You gotta dig in there, or at least speak. You can't just do this whole
4-0.
Say nothing.
4-0. You sat on the show and said 4-0. You come around saying Ten Hag's playing haram ball. What about Mikel Terrorista starting 4 center backs and 3 holding midfielders? Mikel Terrorista, you want to talk about haram ball, my boy? Come on. Stand up for yourself.
Za, this is a bad look, man. I mean, when we win, you're dancing on his grave. You're doing the chimichanga dance. You're doing the conga line. And now we lose, and you got to say something. You got to speak up for yourself.
Get up.
He's got tears coming out of his eyes right now.
Get up, Za.
Nah, I gotta hand it to him. Gotta hand it.
He's got tears coming out of his eyes.
As a man, there comes a time in your life as a man where you just, you just put your hand, as Dave Portnoy says, you just put your hand up and you take it on the chin. And no,
you just got your ass beat.
You just gotta bow down to.
Oh my God! What did you guys orchestrate? Not the violins. I did not see this coming.
And this is the shit. I hope you clip this.
It's like
I'm gonna clip this, and I'm gonna tag every single Arsenal player on this. I want them to see this. I want them to see this. I just want them to see this, so that they know in life what's on the line. I think they must be just, they must be in their own bubble. They live in their own world, training ground, go to the game and all, which is good. Protect them from what's going on in the outside and all that. But in moments like this, it's necessary for that to be clipped and tagged, so that Declan Rice, so that Raheem Sterling
Hooked.
So that Kai Havertz
Clamped.
So that William Saliba.
Red card.
William Saliba. So that Gabriel. So that Calafiori. So that Ben White. So that Mikel Merino.
Mikel Arteta.
Thomas Partey, yeah, he's all right. But Thomas Partey, too, he's part of the team. Rice, I said him, Havertz. Gabriel Martinelli.
You're just going to name the whole team?
And the manager himself,
Let's not forget the youth academy.
Mikel Arteta. I hope that's clipped and they see that.
Do you want them to know what you're going through?
Yeah, because maybe they're protected in their own little world that they don't know what it means to wear an Arsenal shirt.
I think it's pathetic that you three little fucking twats have been waiting 6 months to see this day. Arsenal hasn't lost in 6 months, and the second they do, you three little twats team up with your pussy ass little mini violins.
Yeah,
it's because
and just piss on everyone's grave. And don't even get me started with your
Grave.
bitch ass and
Oh,
your
hey.
fucking voodoo that you guys have been running. Forrest, you're on top of the world because you're 10th, and you guys still fucking suck.
Hey.
all right. When you lose next weekend, newsflash for you, and we win without Kudus in that West Ham lineup.
Just wait till me and
3
Zach get our
points.
lick back.
Three points
When Arsenal
behind
beats
you.
when Arsenal beats Liverpool on Saturday and we get our fucking lick back, just wait. Just wait.
You
Just
know why
wait.
we do it, Nicky Smokes? Because you lot out there going, we could go invincible maybe. We might go unbeaten.
Who
this
said
season."
that?
All your fans. Go search Arsenal Invincible and you'll find it. Zaz laughing because he knows. You guys were saying that you might beat Carvalho and Terry's goals conceded record this season with your 2 center backs. So, Holland, you have the best defensive back pairing in the league. You're going to go least goals conceded. You've already conceded, I think, 8, maybe if not more.
Just looking at it, it is 8, and Forrest has allowed 6.
Exactly.
All right, let me start off.
United, how shit we are.
No,
9.
you lot are shit.
Let's not-
But look, I will say this. I'll take off my Arsenal bias, and I'll say this loss was coming. We haven't looked great. Honestly, since we blew that game against City the last 15 seconds, yes, we've been winning, but it's been squeaky bum time for way too long. Now, did I think the loss was going to come against Bournemouth? No. And I will say this. Even with us playing with 10 men, we should still be trying to win games. And, we should be winning games. That's how good this team is supposed to be. And they can't get the fucking job done. And I don't have the answers. Do you have any answers, Za? How do they right this ship?
It's first of all, it's embarrassing. I mean, I'm getting the piss taken out of every single Arsenal fan is getting the piss taken out of them. A lot of talk. I mean, people are, of course, the big moment is the Saliba red card. That's just a moment. The loss is on the team. No one's played well. It's pathetic. I don't want to overreact and go too crazy because these things do live online and you're held to what you say. But it's unacceptable. Our attack is absolutely pathetic. We can't score one-on-one chances. I'm talking to you, Gabriel Martinelli. We can't create chances. I saw a stat that we only had 1 shot on target the entire 90 minutes. We're meant to be this team that is meant to be good, challenging, and all that, and yet 3 games we've blown on our doing. I don't know what the fuck is going on. The Man City game we blew. Red card, but we blew that game. The Brighton the Brighton game we drew. Red card, blew that game too. And now this one, red card, blew that. And honestly, if this is it's now it's come so fucking early before fucking Christmas, but we are now at a make or break moment where this week will tell you everything that you need to know for Arsenal's season, for the rest of Arsenal's.
So if they lose to Liverpool Saturday, season's over?
I did not say that. You said that. I said this week will tell you everything you need to know. More importantly, today's game is probably the most important game ever. Because if that game is not won with what happened this weekend, with the state at which the fan base is right now, I tell you, we are approaching dangerous. The times that I was making fun of him, with the Ten Hag in, Ten Hag out crew, that will be us. That will be us end of today if they don't win.
I'm already seeing Arteta out on the timeline.
There it is. And
6 seasons into this project.
There it is. People are now doing
6 seasons.
And it's not even our fans. It's it's assholes like that guy sitting in the fucking corner that now the Arsenal fans are discussing amongst themselves, and then Mr. I'm smart. I know what happened in the past. Let's visit the history books. What did Arteta win? What did he then it's two Arsenal fans arguing. Then he chimes in asking, let's keep score. How many fucking trophies does he have? It's got nothing to do with you. They're the people causing problems. But unfortunately, we don't live in a bubble, and Arteta's seat is hot.
Oh, no, it's so sad when it happens to you, but you lot have been doing it to us. You've been doing it to everyone else, and now when everyone wants to get involved in your business, you can't take it, and that's why it's so fucking rich with you fuckers. It's so fucking rich. You dish it out, but as soon as the tides turn, you guys can't take it, and the tears are so toxic.
I'm here.
So toxic.
Less a man would have
watched the Forest game in a different room.
Well,
No, for the listeners, me, Chief, Miresh, we're all watching the game in the cave. I texted Zah, hey, come watch Forest with me and Miresh. And he goes, nah, it's better that I'm not in the same room with that clown.
Why was that? Because we were doing this right after the Forest.
You couldn't just sit there and watch the game with him?
all of his takes.
Unfortunately, that's just not how I work. If I'm sitting next to Miresh, especially him wearing that disgusting fucking top that he's wearing, there is no ways that I'm gonna fucking talk about the Gilmore Girls sitting next to fucking Miresh watching a football.
Fair.
I mean, I barely talked. I was so zoned in on the match with Smokes and Chief. So
I would have been talking.
Yeah,
that's on you.
wasted all your takes. I think that was a professional.
Yeah,
choice.
smart.
And it's
well,
I swear to God, if Arsenal
Kepa Aretha Balaga coming in and taking 3 points. Kepa Aretha Balaga.
That guap fucking gangster almost blew it.
I was
too.
stewing all fucking. I promise. That's why I'm laughing. And
I
crying. I was stewing all weekend. If you don't laugh, I will die.
I had to really check the team sheet to make sure that it was Kepa Aretha Balaga, the man that was laughed out of the Premier League somehow into a starting job at Real Madrid, only to come back to Chelsea and go on loan to Bournemouth and do that to you. He didn't really he didn't do anything. You guys had 0 shots before.
He passed it to them.
You had 0 shots on target.
He almost blew it.
While you had 11 men.
We really are embarrassing. It's.
I just got like a rush of rage in my body.
It's like, what do I do? I get embarrassed. I've been getting fucking dog walked across the fucking internet. My video of me talking about the Saliba incident thing is going crazy on Facebook. People calling all kinds
Facebook?
Why you posted
That's not what you want.
Dude, if you're going viral on Facebook, you fucked up.
That is
all kind of names.
That is
they're making
dark
fun
scene.
of. They're making fun of me and all that.
What are they saying about you?
Calling me I'm an idiot. They say I have a fucking big head. It's just.
I don't like that, Zaw.
No, I don't like that.
I'll say
It's like,
what,
listen to what I'm listen to the fucking point I'm making about the Saliba incident instead of just fucking laughing and calling me big head and all that.
Well, let's.
We love you here, and you know that.
It's all love.
What was the point you were making about Saliba? That it shouldn't have been a red? I don't think that's a crazy take.
Again, you can pretty much just play. Go back to a previous episode. Play exactly what I said, and he's gonna play exactly what I said from a previous episode. He's gonna Miresh is just gonna sit there and discount it and go, this that, all the nonsense. It's the same script. It's the same fucking script, and. You literally could not make it up. It was put there right in front of our eyes. Could not get blatant. Saliba on Saturday, the ball is I forgot who,
45 yards away.
He's in the center circle. I forgot who passed it to Evan Nielsen.
Trossard.
To Evan Nielsen. Was it Trossard?
Mm-hmm.
Trossard tried to play
passed
it back,
it
and he put a great through ball.
Through ball to Evan Nielsen, right? This pass, everybody is now claiming, this ball is going direct to goal. The Chelsea one is going away from goal. No, it ain't. The fucking angle where it's coming from makes it that no matter how perfect Evan Nielsen's touches, the angle that is coming from and the weight of the pass, no matter how perfect his first touches, Ben White on the cover is a factor. Ben White on the cover is a factor. That's a fact. Saliba himself, it's 45 yards out. Sky Sports is jumping through fucking hoops and circles and whatever the fuck you jump through, trying to justify the Arsenal red card because they're comparing it. They're doing top speed analysis, fucking whipping out, what's that thing you measure? Angles? The protractor. Whipping out the fucking protractor.
They brought out a protractor?
Trying to tell me some formulas, trying to prove that Evan Nielsen would have gotten to the keeper faster than fucking Ben White. They're doing it all, Nicky Smokes. They're doing it all.
They're doing tricks on it. If they're bringing out the protractor, that's crazy.
That comes out. He gets fouled. I think the referee makes a brilliant decision in that case. Brilliant decision.
It was a brilliant decision.
The correct decision, because that is consistent with what happened in the Chelsea game and in our game. Consistent. Yellow card, it's too far away from goal for it to be considered. There's 4 factors that go into it. The 3 things, they ticked off the 3 things, people, the new rules are going around and all that, it's going viral on thing. The goal, the distance away from goal factor is the key thing. Where it's 45 yards away, a lot can happen between that. The guy has to bring the ball under control. He has to dribble it with 2 guys chasing him back and all. And yeah, so the referee gives a yellow. It's called a foul. Of course, Howard Webb is in the crowd.
Oh, here we go.
He has his ear. My brother, I'm mentioning facts. He's sitting in the seats. He has an earpiece to listen to what's going on. He has a cell phone to watch footage. He has an earpiece that is the direct line. That is the direct line to the referees, not the stuff that we hear on the broadcast. It's the communication between the referee and the actual VAR joint. He has that. He's listening into that. Who knows what that's going on. I think he should. A court of public opinion says that he has influence. He's saying no. He should release evidence to exonerate himself. And until he does that, people will still think that. And no matter what he says. And then of course VAR comes over the top, and because it's Arsenal, it gets changed. The Chelsea one stays the same. It's as simple as that. The bias is it's there, blatant for people to see. I've now said my part. I mean, I sound like a broken record. I know I'm fucking boring you guys. It's bias. It's what it is. I'm not touching this anymore. On to you guys. What do you guys think? Was it bias, or am I right, or am I just whining again as usual? Oh, Arsenal fans, just shut up, whine, take the decisions. You guys just complain. Oh, you're the only ones that get screwed on the planet. I'm quiet now.
This is gonna surprise you, but I think it's a red card.
Like, how do you live with yourself?
No. Get back in your chair.
Why should
You
I
get
just
back
fucking
in your
sit
chair.
here? Why should I just fucking sit here and just get
I have sat here for 8 matches and taken nothing but lashings from you 2 fucking knobs. And now, when the going gets tough for you, you want to quit, just like you did on stream, just like when you do on your TikTok streams when Arsenal go down. You want to quit. Yeah. I run the tape back, and I'll show everybody when you said I'm leaving. No.
This is Miresh's Super Bowl.
I've taken it. Now you sit there and eat your fucking pie.
Damn, and he put the pie on the table too. That's crazy.
Apart from the red cards, you have to look at your manager, who's 6 years into his project. He's played 3 of his matches with 10 men, and now he can't manage his team for most of the match with 10 men. He's got the most experience in the league at doing it this season, but he takes off Sterling to play a defensive game when he's already got, 7 defensive players on the field?
Grab your nuts.
Kivior sucks.
Go for it.
Go for it. This is a game you have to win when you've got Liverpool. Knowing that you're not going to have Saliba for the next match, you need at least a point here, and he just bends over and takes it. What is that? Magic Mick? Nah, that ain't Magic Mick.
It's Super Mick.
I don't give a fuck what superlative you want to give him. It ain't any of them.
I wish I knew what superlative meant, but okay. Za, I mean, do you have anything, or are you just...
Best player. Wait. You gave a shout for best player in the league to David Raya, who's had an absolute shitter.
Hey. He just got engaged the night before.
I don't give a shit what you did.
He should have did it during international break, like the start of it, not 2 days before. But you know why? Because he was probably laying pipe. He had no fucking testosterone, and it showed on the pitch on Saturday.
He's laid a shitter, but he apparently is shot for best player in the Prem.
Yeah. Also, what kind of dedication you have if you're getting engaged the night before the game?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not here to knock a guy down for getting engaged, but I agree with you. It should have been done earlier.
Could have done on Thursday.
Or the fucking first day of international break.
Something.
That would have worked, too. Mm-hmm. I would have liked that.
Hey,
there's a reason why boxers don't jerk off before a fight or have sex. You need testosterone.
I got something for Za. Red cards since Arteta has become the manager. So of the big six, Arsenal is 17, Chelsea 11, United 7, Liverpool 6, Man City 9, Tottenham 9.
You say 11?
For Chelsea, 17 for Arsenal
17 Reds?
under Arteta.
That's a lot of fucking Reds.
17. It's a discipline problem.
Yeah.
Get a hold of your locker room.
Now I will say less points per game in those red cards than Liverpool, City, and Tottenham. So that could be a managerial problem.
We should be playing with 11 men.
Red card's a
at all
white flag.
times.
Red card is a white flag for
That's a good
Arsenal.
take.
We should be playing with 11 men at all times. That should be the goal.
Yeah.
Smart.
11 men for 90 minutes, and you have none of those problems.
If we get another red card this season,
You'll shave your dreads.
oh, that's easy. That's an easy way out, bro. That's not punishment.
You'll wax your pubes.
That's not punishment. I'm dying to find a reason to shave my dreads. If we get another
10K subs on Pitch Picks. He'll shave his dreads.
if we get another red card this season, I'm out on this team.
No.
Whoa.
As in, you're not watching games. No Champions League. No Premier League. You're not watching any. You're out.
I'm not a supporter. I'm a participant. I mean, there's nothing. I've been watching Arsenal games since 1996. I have nothing else to do in my life. It's. I'm not emotionally invested. I'm a participant. I'm not a supporter.
Wow.
It's 3 fucking red cards in 8 games is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
I don't care whose fucking fault it is. We've been outdone. All three of the red cards. They could have gone either way.
Even though you only acknowledge one as a real red, it's still unacceptable.
I don't acknowledge all 3. They could have gone all three. All 3 could have gone either way, but we still got 'em. 3 in 8 games is fucking insane, especially.
And it's big players, too. It's not like it's been scrubs. Trossard, Rice, Saliba, all key components of this team, especially with Odegaard out.
I literally was. I couldn't play. He's not joking, by the way.
I know. And hey, we know this is no joke.
He logged in. I saw his Dinga United thing pop up. Dinga United is now online.
He shut his.
I was like, fuck. I was mid-game.
Quit.
Start
I couldn't
spamming
get on.
invites. I
I
start
couldn't
spamming.
Rage quit.
He sent me a fucking text message.
Miresh made you rage quit a game he wasn't
Text
even
message.
involved in.
Bro, I turned off. I still wanted to play FIFA. I turned off my PlayStation. He texted me. He's like, "Yo, pro clubs," and I'm like, "Nah, dude." What did I say? I was
You
like,
said,
"Nah,
I'm going to watch the
I
Mets
gotta
for a little
eat.
bit. If
I
they
gotta
suck, I
eat.
might back on.
Watch the Mets. If the Mets is boring, I want to play FIFA yesterday. I wanted to grind all night. I just could not do it.
You're so
I
fucking
spent
soft.
bro. The fucking Chelsea game sent me to fucking Mars. That incident, seeing the exact same mirror image of the same thing that fucking happened to Saliba, sent me to Mars. I couldn't do it yesterday.
Well,
Sad.
I'll leave you with this. It was only even richer that you conceded the first goal off a set piece because you guys are the Wizards, the best at set pieces.
That was a nice set piece.
And they just undressed you.
Flick on.
Yeah,
Flick on.
yeah.
Undressed us and bent us over.
Yeah.
But I will say, if Martinelli buries that fucking shot and we go up 1-0,
Can't
I think it's a completely different game.
You are a
I'm
team
getting
that is
greased.
competing consistently for the Premier League title 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
You cannot blame Martinelli there.
Yes, we can.
No. He has started a team with all defenders in it, and now you bring on a
If
guy.
he's one-on-one with the keeper and he shoots it at his fucking chest for what, the 5th time this year? If he puts that ball in the back of the net, Arsenal wins that game.
If you are a team that is competing for the Premier League title, one shot on target in the 79th minute should not be your level. You should have had 4 or 5 by then. That
is-
at least 2 of them should have gone in.
Chief just read the stats. We go down 10 men, it's a white flag almost. We suck.
It is, but
So then when we
that's
go 10
attitude,
men
though.
and we have the opportunity to put the ball in the net and you miss it, that's essentially the game.
That's the difference.
Zah said the whole stream, now we're playing for set pieces. Now we're playing for set pieces. And then we finally break one-on-one with the keeper, and we shoot it off his fucking chest. If that goes in, Arsenal wins that game. Completely different game.
He had 0 shots before Saliba went off.
What did we play, 20 minutes?
It was like 30-ish, maybe.
30.
0 shots in
Look,
30
look, I'll give you that. They came out flat, and it's a problem I have. I don't know why we come out so flat all the fucking time. It's ridiculous. I'll give you that. But late in that game, in that situation, without a doubt, if he bangs that shot, they win the game.
I would have taken having 11 people on the
Here's
field
the other
entire
thing.
game as opposed to 10.
Here's the other thing. Why are you flipping the tactic to start Trossard when you know he's an impact player? Start Martinelli, who's going to give you shit.
I agree with that,
Bring
too.
on Trossard.
You know who you sound like, Miresh? Oh, a certain Atamidja Zimbo has been saying that.
But I don't get what that tactic was. You know he's better off the bench. You know he shows up when you need
Yeah,
him.
but the injuries, like Saka wasn't even active.
But Martinelli was fit to play.
Martinelli played.
I'm giving
No, you're saying he should have started the game.
Yes.
Correct.
I'm giving Raheem Sterling one more game.
Hooked after 30 minutes. Hooked.
That's why I'm giving him one more. This was his game. This was his one game. If he hadn't performed in this game, I would have never wanted to see him ever again in my life. Ever again.
But now you're seeing why.
But now Saliba sold him out. So,
but his game plan for this match, he doesn't put Nwaneri in there, who's got a creativity in that midfield, who could have added something that Marino couldn't.
let's not get crazy. People like to live in the
Believe in the youth.
Listen, I love Nwaneri too. I love Nwaneri. I'm the biggest Nwaneri guy. I'm the biggest Haaland guy. I've been seeing this online everywhere and all that. People love this whole fantasy land, love to live in the fantasy land of, okay, yeah, you got the 16, 17-year-old, play him 24/7. Nah, dude, Nwaneri.
You don't play him 24/7, but in a game where you have no creative attacking midfielders on the pitch, that is a problem.
It's hindsight. It's after the game now. Hindsight is always 2020. The kid is 17. He has no business starting away at Bournemouth in a game that counts 3 points, the actual 3 points that starts. Yeah, now it looks terrible because we played like shit and we got the fucking red card.
When he
and
came
when
on,
he comes in and he gets the spark, yeah, but the actual decision not to start him. People are crying for him to start.
Nah, I think that's a little crazy. Do you guys have any closing arguments on this Arsenal game before I move on?
Sterling Carabao Cup is the next game I'm looking out for you. If you don't perform, brother, you're on a loan of fucking convenience. None of us wanted you here. Arteta's the one that said, he is my guy from City. I want to bring him here. That's why I gave you the chance, because Arteta
When we signed him, you said he's going to be rejuvenated.
That's what I would have thought. A wounded dog. He was embarrassed. Walked out of fucking Chelsea. He should be the hungriest man on the fucking planet. He should be the first guy on the training ground, last guy out of the training ground.
no, he's won it all. He's done it.
All right, let's talk about City and the voodoo that they pulled off. Another late winner, last 10 seconds of a game. Somehow they just pull another one out of their ass. It's always Wagwan General.
Wagwan General.
He's the devil. He's the last 10-second king. He did it against Arsenal. He did it again this week against Wolves. I mean, it's very controversial.
Not really. I think that I want to thank you guys, first of all, because we took a page out of your book. We had 18 corners, and every single one of those corners, Bernardo Silva, who's not a big fella, it was
Wee man.
plastered against Saw. And it was like getting to the point where it was funny. Like, there was one where he accidentally stepped on Saw's foot, and then they were laughing about it. And every time the camera would punch in on Bernardo, looking at his nipples, like, it looked like a high school dance. And him and Saw were like literally having a conversation every time, like laughing at each other. Like, yeah, can you believe I'm doing this? And that's out of your playbook. We learned that from you guys. You guys are the set piece wizards. You got to put a guy on the goalie. You got to disrupt him, and he did a great job. The notion that like that was illegal was crazy.
And you know what? Had Arsenal not been doing this and implemented this strategy in the league, it'd be a bigger talking point.
Right, and that's why I'm thanking them. We wouldn't have thought of that.
But I'll say this. What you guys, if that happened against any other team, with the exception of Chelsea and the Big Six, it would be all over the media that they've gotten away with one. But it's you, and you have some sort of PR deal with Sky.
What are you talking about? You remember the game against us United where Rashford was decades offsides and then ran in front of Ruben Diaz?
That's called fucking strategy.
I can't handle this. Like,
That's
I
called
can't handle this.
That's called.
It's a red card.
That's called
the Chelsea player was way closer to Fofana, and yours, by the letter of the law, was allowed. And Bernardo Silva was so small and was ducking and also wasn't even in the line of sight. They got all of it right.
He didn't touch it.
They always get it right for City, right? I mean,
Or maybe you just
City
commit
just
red
never
cards.
gets
Have
it
we
wrong.
Never thought about that. Have we never considered the fact?
You're telling me Rice deserved that red. Trossard deserved that red.
I don't think Rice deserved that.
You think Trossard deserved the red when we played you?
He broke the rules.
Come on, Rudy.
It was.
That's fucking rubbish.
It was kind of crazy, but the Saliba one is a red, unfortunately.
It's just not.
It is. It is. He was ahead of him. He grabbed him and he pulled him down. And Ben White, who isn't exactly killing Mbappe, was 30 yards away from him.
Did you see what he did to your former fucking winger, Leroy Sané, when we played Bayern Munich last season?
No.
Ate him alive. Ben White ain't no slouch.
It's not last season.
No, I'm not
he's
saying
not.
he's
He's not as fit as he was last season.
I'm just saying that
he's
he's not closing down 30 yards.
Probably not.
I mean,
Probably
there's
not.
someone-
Get the pro
I don't-
track. Hey, get the pro track.
I don't think there's anyone on planet Earth that closes that
I
down.
mean, other than
Bouncing ball. It's not a ball on the ground. It's a bouncing ball. You got to bring a bouncing ball under control. That slows you down completely. Ben White eats Evan Nielsen up in that situation 100 times out of 100.
The unfortunate reality is that we won't know.
yeah, we'll never
because
find
Saliba took
out.
him
We
down.
should schedule a
Now they're
foot
whipping
race.
out the protractors and doing the fucking speed projections, doing miles per hour, distance times speed, whipping up
So
triangles.
I was going to go to the local Office Depot and just burn every protractor that they have.
But back to City, it was sketchy.
Look,
It was sketchy.
if I'm being honest, and I'm not being biased, as an Arsenal fan, when I watched that set piece go in at the end, I didn't think it was that bad. I feel like we do the same shit every single week.
Yeah, and that's why they.
Ben White's
allowed
out there doing cup checks to keepers most nights.
Yeah, glove checks, and look, I'm all for dark arts. I have no problem with it. It's just when you fucking scumbags find another way to weasel a fucking win when you didn't deserve it, it's annoying.
We had 80% possession. We had 80% possession. What do you mean we didn't deserve it?
You didn't deserve it.
No, I'll say this. It was like watching a U.S. women's national team match. The team sits back in a low block, entire team in their side of the pitch, and just saying, bring it to us. You got to score. You got to get around 10.
It's actually starting to bum me out because like it is the best strategy, but it is just a slog, man. Like dealing with that many guys in the box, it's like
Hey,
I mean, you should be used to that many guys in your box, Rudy.
Go.
Ooh, pause.
I'll take it.
And
it's
no,
a W, I'll
hats
take it.
off to Gary O'Neill. They had a strategy. They went out and they implemented it well. They needed to at least get a point if they could, and they played to do that.
Yeah, and I mean they could have easily gone up 2-0. The big issue right now is that like we have really good ball controlling midfielders, but now that teams are sitting back even more than they ever have, the counter is not chill, and we don't have athletic enough. Like Rico Lewis, Kova, and Gundo are great players with the ball, but when on the counter, they're just not like exactly Speedy Gonzalez. So like they're not going to be able to recover. We didn't have Kyle Walker, who usually is the safety net for that. So it's kind of sketchy right now, but there's not really any other method that we can really implement. Like Guardiola said after the game, he's like, there's not really anything I can change to fix that issue. Thank God for Josko Guardiola. We need goals outside of the box, and that dude, we might have to play him at right back because if he's banging these in off foot, it's
That's what I was about to say. He's left-footed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he only scores bangers for City. He's
It's
gotten a couple
crazy.
now. Yeah.
That to be his weaker foot is crazy.
Yeah, so that's promising. I mean, we haven't suffered a loss, so it's hard to complain, but there's a few sketchies.
You haven't looked like City.
Yeah.
And they still haven't lost, which is the
What do you
problem.
mean? Holland's got a hat trick already. He's got 10 goals.
No, I know, but
No, but there's something off about that team.
well,
Especially,
Well, I'll tell you what's off
KDB
about
and
KDB.
Rodri.
Yeah.
okay, but even before that, they didn't look as great.
we were skull fucking team.
Yeah, they,
not 10-man Arsenal.
that was
Oh,
without
I
KDB.
thought you were one of the best teams in the world.
We are.
Well,
Well, I don't know.
wasn't easy.
We're headed towards dangerous waters.
People aren't really talking about it, but just not having KDB and Rodri is just a huge issue.
and and you guys still won't lose. So it's fine.
Yeah, but listen, here's the thing: you need those.
They'll lose eventually.
Yeah,
like
but
they
you
can't. They
need-
can't do this.
Yeah, you need those last minute ones, and we've pretty much used. You only get, I mean, 3 would be crazy, but like you only get so many of those in a season, and we're already at kind of the limit, I would say. So
Yeah, if you play like that, home and away with Liverpool will be tough matches. Very, very
Yeah.
tough. Especially the way that their defensive back is playing right now.
I honestly weirdly would prefer that at this point versus the Wolves and the lower half table teams that just sit back. Like
Wolves is winless. Like I think they have like 1 maybe point.
1 point.
Yeah,
they have the draw. They have the draw against Forest. That's
they
it.
needed
almost beat Arsenal.
If you could get 11 pedestrians and put them in the box, it's still going to be difficult to score. You know what I'm saying? Like if we play against Liverpool, at least it's not going to be that. So
yeah, they'll go at you.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know why people complaining.
Well,
why people complaining, man? That's a goal.
Thank you, Zal.
City wasn't the only Manchester team to win this week.
Question. Wait, hold on, because I got to give this out quick.
Get it out, King.
Speak.
It's not even a question. It's not even a question. It's as clear a goal as a goal can be. There's no. I don't even know why we went to VAR. That should have been just if they had questions about it, they should have just looked at it quick. Literally, a guy can stand in front of the keeper.
Yeah. And especially, I mean,
a guy can touch the keeper. You can. It's a contact sport. It's
So
thank God it was Bernardo Silva.
was the question?
What I don't like.
Yeah.
I thought you said you had a question.
I just hadn't given my opinion.
Oh, okay. So you think it's goal clear as day?
You were trying to move on without me giving my opinion. Yeah. It's
My
clear
bad.
as-
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut
Clear
you
as
off.
clear as day.
Yeah.
You just think you're in the deep dark abyss.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know you were coming back from the abyss.
But I mean, I have to
Yeah.
pop out here and there. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm known. This is the goal.
No, totally.
Thing that I was fighting with Arsenal. I got fucking slaughtered on
Hey,
Instagram,
honorable for you.
Honorable.
Facebook, and
Yeah.
all that.
Hey, he's objective and
Facebook.
fair.
Yeah.
Never biased.
Yep.
Very,
Man's
very
going to the
objective. Very
trenches
fair.
on Facebook. That's crazy.
Very fair, very objective. But yeah, so nothing wrong with it. I don't know why there's a whole lot of blah blah, and I know why there's a whole lot of blah blah because the whole narrative was set when we did it. I think the City thing is fair. I think what we do is fair. It's just where I'm now asking the media, like, yo, where's your minerals? You guys called us when Ben White did that when he pulled I forgot whose glove it was. Was it the Brighton keeper? It was the Brighton keeper's glove off. There was an article in every single publication. You pointed out the incident. I remember the incident. Bernardo Silva went and he stood on Jose Sa's thing.
Well, there's a lot of media coverage on it, so there's a lot of people infuriated with City's goal.
What are they writing? The actual media, not people. The media. Media.
Nowadays the media is the people on social media.
They ain't. I ain't seen no dark arts. They're saying they more questioning.
There is plenty of people on the internet.
They're more questioning whether it's a goal or not. Is what I'm seeing.
Well, that's kind of
very blatant. We were told we were criminals. They were running fucking. They put Ben White. They put Ben White in the Green Reaper.
Don't make me
and put him
play
on
the
back of
violin
fucking
again.
newspaper.
No, I'm with Za. Za gets it. Now Za gets it. When you're good, criminal.
I'm fucking.
I'm with Za on this one, dude. As soon as you get good at something, they throw the flag.
I swear to God.
Welcome.
It's a 38-game season. Pray. Start praying right now that Manchester United does not get into the weeds and you don't start getting screwed because the way I'm going to.
What do you mean? We were at home. We were at home.
Folks thought I was gonna slip up. Absolutely.
We were at home, and Bruno was sent off with a straight red. What do you mean if we're gonna get screwed over?
Don't worry.
You didn't see me going green screen on TikTok crying.
Don't worry.
Za, you will get. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
We're gonna get our restitution.
He's getting his lick in right now, which I respect. You got to do it, but you are going to get another chance.
Of course,
There's
I'm
waiting.
I'm waiting.
There's
You got cooked once, and now his feelings are. Oh no.
Well, Miresh,
you
Miresh.
I sit here and I take it
this is
every
your
fucking
first
from the
win.
whole panel. Chief didn't even go in on you.
put that camera on your
Take
face.
it away. Take
This
it
is
away.
your moment.
2-1.
3 points. 3-point collectors.
Woo!
3-point collectors FC. Back to what we do. Big man ting in it. You done know.
You done no
You
way.
done know.
All I'm saying is the fact you had the balls to make a video saying title charge back on after a win against Brentford.
Listen here. If you don't believe in your club for 38 weeks, then fuck off. Fuck right on off. If you don't believe until the dying embers, then what the fuck do you have
What
to do?
title charge
what the
are
fuck
you
do you have to
talking
do?
about?
We're fans. We have to go sit there and enjoy this and have fun.
Title charge?
We're only
Maybe.
again. We're only 3 points off the mighty Chelsea. We're only 2 points off the mighty Tottenham. We're gonna be 3 points off you after
You left
we go
somebody
into.
out there, brother.
You're fine. I'm not worried. 3 points
should
off
be
the mighty
worried.
Arsenal
Should
once
be
we go
worried.
into London Stadium next week. Because you ain't getting 3.
I'll tell
We're
you.
getting 3 at the Emirates. Fuck you mean?
Oh yeah, all right, cool. Kiwior is going to get you all 3 of those for sure.
Miresh, I respect the hell out of it. There's going to be some comeuppance if things go the way that I think.
You never know. You never know.
I will
Great,
say this.
great second half. If we play that way in the second half, if we play that way consistently, and we can implement whatever system and whatever halftime talk he did, great. You 4 on this panel laughed at the thought of Eriksson and Casemiro in the middle of the park.
Oh, they had a good game.
You laughed too.
They kept things. I laughed at Johnny Evans,
Johnny Evans.
I never will laugh at Johnny Evans.
but they kept
I
things
laugh
compact.
I laugh with Johnny Evans.
They kept things compact. Lissandro, great performance at left back. Obviously not his position, but he put in a good shift there. Delict, I mean, mentality monster.
Look at
The energy.
throwing. I mean, this is where I get sad for you. You're throwing a fucking parade for beating Brentford at home.
Brentford's a good team.
They're solid.
They're better than Bournemouth.
For the first 10 minutes of every game.
They gave City a hell of a match.
For,
Did they not?
For a minute.
They did.
Didn't they give you 90 minutes?
That was, and then the first 20, it was a shock and awe campaign.
Yeah. I don't know why now we're discrediting Brentford.
I thought
because I remember that Za was licking his.
Got to do with Brentford?
Huh?
What's Bournemouth got to do with Brentford?
Because you were licking your fucking chops at a plus 350 line, saying that
you
you were
were
going to
licking
take
chops.
it. You were
I
going to
haven't
take
seen-
it.
I haven't
You were
seen
going to
any
take.
dates.
Za, shut the fuck up. You said 4-0 away at Bournemouth, and you got nil. You were the nil. You could have had 3 past you. You said 4-0. The only thing I said about my team was Manchester United money line, and they went out and they did that damn thing. So shut the fuck up.
against Brentford.
That shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
okay, but the title contending team loses to Bournemouth, and
No,
they slipped up.
No one's
Who
saying
said that?
No one's
No one on this panel said that.
Just saying. You guys were all licking your chops. Chief took the Brentford double chance, didn't hit,
almost hit.
overhit.
Yeah, almost hit it.
That's it. They didn't do nothing in the second half.
I said it was going to be a tie.
Listen, it was a good game. I enjoyed myself.
I
I enjoyed my
thought-
Saturday. I enjoyed my Sunday. And I could not wait. I was waiting all weekend for Monday afternoon.
I'm happy.
And
for
now
you.
we're here.
I'm happy for you.
Rasmus?
Rasmus looked great.
He looked insane.
That was a
looked
very,
great.
very good showing from him.
Rashi?
Yeah.
Rashford with that ball to Garnacho.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
He
It was nice.
Actually, you know what? I believe, not to go back to another thing Za said last week, but I believe he said.
just giving you props.
I believe he's.
bigged up your
I
team.
believe he's.
I've been bigging up
I
your
believe.
team
I
the
believe.
entire segment.
I believe the clip started off like this. It's my Super Bowl Saturday morning, 9 a.m. I got it circled on my calendar. Oh, it's my Super Bowl. Shut the hell up.
I've been there.
Get outta
Some
here.
Super Bowls don't go right. Broncos, Seahawks. Sometimes it just everything seems to be adding up, and then it just comes crashing down. I thought that it was going to be a bad afternoon. It was so vintage United to Delict to have his head bleeding, begging to stay in the game, and I'm like, oh man,
That was crazy.
They cannot score in this corner.
I mean, it's just it's Arsenal's doctors sabotaging this
Got rid
club.
of that
How do
asshole.
how
That's
do
why
you
we
not
got rid of that
bandage him
asshole.
up?
You almost fucked you.
He did fuck us. What do
That
you
was
mean?
the zone. That was the zone that Delict covered.
Exactly.
That was the zone. You guys saw what happened?
oh, it was crazy.
That's what this guy presided. He was the when Kroenke started buying in 07.
Yep.
He's the one that came in with the American Revolution with so it,
Paul Revere?
It was no
Yeah.
no the previous CEO Gazidis came in. It was Gazidis. Shad Forthwith, some dude. I think he was like the Rams. He was like the Rams guy or like the Eagles guy. And the doctor, this Dr. O'Driscoll. He came from like the Irish rugby team or something. Presided over our worst period in terms of injury and recovery in Arsenal history. I celebrated when United came to get him at the end of last season. I was like, yes, this fucker is gone. This asshole is gone.
And just
And
an
then
absolute nut.
fast forward to 9 a.m. before we kicked off, by the way. So I'm still in high spirits. I'm watching that United game.
Oh, we saw your video.
I'm still in high
We saw your video that you
Oh, yeah.
posted. That's why you post at full time. That's why you
He
post at
bottles
full
the
time.
guy. He ruins the. So he sent Delict back on without even. He kind of just wiped the thing off, sent him on without actually patching it up. He then Delict started re-bleeding, and that's when he was pulled off the second time, and that was the time for
Yeah, and I have no qualms with the referee. The The letter of the law
Oh yeah, he should have done it.
Yeah.
The letter of the law states if you're bleeding or blood is on your jersey, you have to come off, and that's what happened.
That's
It's
on the
medical
doctor.
team.
He don't do a
It's on the
shoddy
medical
job the first time round. He should have fucking done a proper job the first time round.
Also, what was Dallo doing?
No, he threw the ball right at them. What an idiot.
Dallow's lost right now.
Dude,
Yeah,
it was
he's-
on Kyle Walker.
That
mode.
1-on-1.
He's been overplayed. He's playing on the left one day, next week he's playing on the right. He doesn't know where
Yeah,
he's
what
meant
is
to play.
I'm on the corner.
He's a
I'm
right-
talking on the corner.
He's a right back. He's awful at set pieces.
Are you sure?
He's a right
He's
back.
been playing left back.
Because Fat Boy Shaw's at the chippy.
Yeah.
Can't stay on the pitch.
Yeah. I miss him.
I think it's 37 games he's missed.
Damn.
Quiet quitting.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Anyway, Liverpool beat Chelsea, and I mean, I think Liverpool might be the best team in the Premier League right now. They won that game 2-1 without Alisson in net, and they just keep finding ways to win. I mean, Arne Slot has done an incredible job there. Mo Salah looks great. I know City is City, but I think Liverpool's the team to beat right now in the Prem. Now, if fast forward January, February comes, I'm sure that'll flip.
Mm-hmm.
But going into Christmas break,
Let's not go too crazy. Robert Sanchez absolutely took a shit on that second one.
And also, I don't know why Fofana was like, I can't believe that's a penalty. He like absolutely just took the dude out.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was Colwill, I think.
Or was
Levi
Colwell. I always mix up.
Fofana's out. I think they had to start
they-
Tosin. I read the BO.
Oh, I said Fofana earlier. Was it Colwell or Fofana that was on
Colwell.
the right?
Cole.
Oh, my bad. I said
Not
Fofana
the
earlier.
Rudy. You're not racist at all. Them motherfuckers look exactly the same.
Yeah, they do.
I'll say it for you. Them
Yeah.
two motherfuckers look exactly the same.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think that this was the one where we were like, oh, Chelsea.
yeah, we all said it on the pod. Like, once
Yeah.
we heard Alisson was out, everyone flipped to Chelsea. And then, bro, Liverpool handled business.
Big controversy. A lot of Chelsea fans are calling for
Jaden.
that penalty on Sancho. Did Trent get him? All I'm gonna
That's
say,
a penalty.
all I'm gonna say is Trent had that boy locked up in a cage.
That is a
Hooked.
penalty or no? That's a penalty.
I don't know.
That's a penalty.
He did sprint by him a couple times.
It's a penalty.
He was jockeying, doing his little. That's all he did. Hooked at halftime.
You are an evil, vindictive man.
And Neto looked so much better than Sancho.
Curtis Jones. Wow. Can we? Where is he? Was he even playing? Cole Palmer?
I know.
Anyone seen him?
He was there.
Here comes Zaw. This is Zaw's only win of the weekend. Cole Palmer didn't score.
I couldn't even, brother. I couldn't.
He didn't score.
I couldn't even make a comment
He had a free kick that was
because
right
because
in the
William
wheelhouse.
Oh, it was
Saliba,
so bad.
because William Saliba just decided to do what he does.
I'll say this about Chelsea. Hand up. I'll show my hands are up. I was very wrong about Caicedo and Lavia. They both played very, very well.
Caicedo's been actually
Yeah, he's
solid.
been pretty
He's
solid
turned
the
it
whole
around. He
year.
started
Yeah.
off. He looked like
He
he was going to
gave
be a flop.
Caicedo gave the he gave the assist for Jackson's goal.
I believe so.
Mhm.
But they both played really well in the middle of the park. They were forcing turnovers. They looked good.
What's incredible is that Chelsea midfield very easily could have been the Liverpool midfield.
Yeah, they both rejected
They were
him for
both
the money.
linked. They were both linked last. It was last summer.
Mhm.
Last summer, and they were both very, very close. It was going to be Liverpool's midfield was going to be Lavia and Caicedo. Now they're playing for Chelsea.
The biggest thing I noticed, I said it in the group text, was that like at the end of that game, like Chelsea just has too many children. Like you need a grown man somewhere, and they had that in Conor Gallagher
Yeah, that's
in
a
the
good
middle
point.
of the park, and it's like so Caicedo has been great and everything, and Enzo I would qualify as like a grown man, I suppose, but still, it's like you looked at that lineup and it was all
Enzo might be
kids.
out of the job soon if Caicedo and Lavia play that well. I don't know.
Yeah.
agreed, and he
Yeah.
got subbed in. He didn't even start.
Again, another. It's always here's the thing. Saka does any of this.
How did you get to Saka?
Hasn't
No, I
even
wanna
played
hear
this
it.
weekend.
Saka does any of this shit. It's main news. Palmer
How?
missing, but no. Let's talk about something else. Enzo, $120 million. Has done nothing. But no, let's talk about something
Dude,
else.
it's almost
Well-
it's pointless
Saka
talking
breeds.
about the price tag on a Chelsea
Saka
player.
breeds. This guy's bad. Saka
I don't know
stinks.
how
Palmer's
you
better.
turn this
Saka
into a
stinks.
soccer.
I actually know what you're saying though, but you know what's going to happen, Zaw, is that you just have to be patient because Cole Palmer right now is on the ascension. It's like, oh wow, this guy's amazing.
No
If
flip.
you give it like a year every time he plays bad now, people are going to be like, oh, he fell off.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would have let.
That's why no one's saying nothing about Palmer now.
I was dying to let people know this fucking weekend, but Saliba got a fuck.
What if they could just both be great?
I think that's already the case.
Yeah. What if?
That's just what my eyes say.
What if we all just had fun?
Yeah, I
Brits
mean,
love
I'm always
hate,
down
so
to have fun.
they can't both exist.
We love hate,
I
too.
love hate.
Yeah.
Hate's
This
like my
whole
favorite
podcast
thing in the world.
We all
Fights.
hate watch each other's teams.
Yeah.
Like, me and Za watch United to text you after they lose. We watch Forest to text you. And then we can't text Rudy because they don't fucking
I
lose.
couldn't even watch. I'm Miresh. I'll give.
I mean, you could barely.
I guess,
text
like,
me.
the draw, we get to text Rudy, like, haha, oh, wait, you still got a point.
Listen, I know I'm not going to get my licks
I'll give it
all
to
the
you.
time, but I had to
guys
come
read
prepared.
Hey, I will tip my cap to Miresh. You took full advantage of your opportunity.
guys read the
today.
bits. I'll give it to you.
The cherry pie, the mini violins, that was beautiful work.
Shout out Miresh.
I'm just a vehicle.
That was unbelievable.
I got to spice up the show a little bit.
It
Come
was
on,
great.
boys.
It was
sit here,
great.
I sit here like a sad puppy who just with a cone on his head every fucking week.
Yeah, no,
I find
that's fair.
the cone's off, bitch. The cone's off.
Tails wagging.
This
I can sniff around now.
is junkyard dog Miresh. Yeah.
I love the dog.
The shelter puppy.
I just hope it doesn't come at our expense every time.
stuff.
But like, how you can't kick a Forest fan in the dick? Like, you know that downfall's coming.
No, I mean,
Why?
What? They
Why?
They went out and got three. They took
You guys
their
are,
business.
bro.
What?
What? You tell me what. Like, look, I watched the game with you. It was great. Like, Chris Wood put one in the net after he missed the first 3 chances. Good.
All right, so it should
great.
have been 4-0.
Great. Yeah, it should have been, but
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah, but another clean sheet.
And look.
Six goals allowed on the year.
You guys won. You guys look good. But, like, do you think this is sustainable? Do you think you're actually going to finish top 10 come May? Honestly.
Yeah,
be honest.
I think that they could. They won today. No Nuno. He was suspended. No James Ward-Prowse. No Morgan Gibbs-White is our most important player by far. They got a result. They got a win against a team that was desperate for one. And Ketia was close. Zach can't.
I think it's ridiculous. You're talking about injuries when you have Prime R9 and fucking Anderson just sitting on the bench. I had no clue who he was. He was just chopping everyone.
Yeah, Elliot Anderson's a player.
We there for the stream. What game was it when Brighton, right? Was it Brighton that Partey scored?
I think so.
Timber was who you called it, Prime R9.
No. The Partey
Probably
goal.
Brighton, I believe.
If you were
Yes.
there, I was gonna do that to you if Eddie scored. If Eddie had scored in that moment, I wasn't talking
Yeah.
to Miresh in that instance.
Yeah.
I was just gonna come take 2 laps in the fucking gambling cave and gone back into my studio.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you Eddie Nketiah has buyer's remorse. I bet you he wishes he was backing up Chris Wood right now. That's what I bet he wishes. Give him 30 minutes at the end after Chris Wood already scored.
Super sub Eddie.
I'll say this for you, Chief. Forest are looking like a tough team to break down defensively.
Milenkovic has made all the difference in the world. We're also without Sangari. We're also without Danilo. So our whole starting midfield was out and has been out, and they just keep it rolling. So
We're always a counter away from another goal because no one's going to get past
Yep.
your holding midfielders.
yeah, Ryan Yates.
You love that little rat.
I fucking love that guy. If he's born here, he would have been a hockey player. He's such a little fucking rat. I love him.
Car bomb?
What's that?
Carcillo?
Yeah, like Andrew Shaw, like Brad Marchand. He just pisses everybody off. He's absolutely great. He wins fouls the right way. He's a smart player. He's limited with what he can do offensively. He's still the heartbeat of this team. I love that guy. Nottingham, born and raised. Proper captain. Maybe he should get called
Yeah,
up.
why are you
What's
upset
wrong
that
with
he's
Ryan
puffing
Yates?
his chest? It's
What's
not
wrong with
United.
Ryan Yates?
Brother, I'm the only one not fucking dancing here.
Oh.
You want to dance? I can play some music for you.
Yeah, wait.
Play some music for you.
Oh, no.
But no, this team, they do have staying power because you're right. And then the few times that they did get broken down the last couple of weeks, Matt Sells has turned into fucking Superman.
Oh, yeah.
So they're looking
Prime
dangerous.
Buffon.
They got Steve Cooper and Leicester on Friday. Quick turnaround. Premier League trying to screw us again with that scheduling. That's a short turnaround.
That's crazy.
A Leicester
Insane.
that is coming off a red hot win.
You guys are known for making noise when you've been hard done. Is your club gonna say something about that?
About what?
About the Friday game? Because you guys moaned about the
Here,
VAR thing.
I don't know that.
respect.
I don't know that we can because Marinakis has a 5-game stadium suspension. The owner, okay, Nuno's out for 3.
How does the owner get suspended
Yeah,
from a
what?
stadium he owns?
I think he was tearing shit up, and look at Marinakis is a bad man. And he's a big boy, and I think he lost his mind. I can't remember. It was after the Everton game, or was it Everton? I can't remember who it even was. And but they gave him a 5-match ban.
That's crazy.
So he can't even go. He can't go. Maybe it was the Fulham game. I'm not sure. But yeah, so he's got a 5-match ban. Is what it is.
Bro, you have no reason to be playing on Friday.
I agree.
It's because everyone else is in Europe.
They could have put
it on Saturday. Put anybody.
Well, they could have put like
game.
Everton,
They could have
Southampton.
put
Totally.
Brentford Ipswich.
Yeah.
They could have, but I guess
You have absolutely no reason.
It's absurd that they did that. But whatever. We'll just keep picking up points. That's another winnable game. Keep climbing the table. Keep sniffing around Europe. That's what this team's going. We're going back to Europe.
You look exactly like I said it a couple weeks ago. You look exactly like that Nuno Wolves team that did get to Europe.
Yeah.
You look exactly like that team.
Yeah. I do think
with better talent.
That's what I was going to say. I do think the talent at the top end is better.
Mm-hmm.
And if they get healthy, because Sangari's going to come back in I think January. Danilo's due back in December. So they have more depth and more reinforcements coming. That midfield is so deep with you. saw Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, he's good.
James Ward-Prowse. Ryan Yates, they keep trying to take his shirt and his armband away. They keep bringing everybody to take his spot. He says no.
Yeah.
He says, this is mine. I am Nottingham. They won't. He earns it every single week. He was instrumental again today. That back four, that Moreno, which West Ham is like, we have no use for this guy. Yeah, we'll take him. He'll be our starting left back. Olaena, stud.
Those tricky trees.
Picked him up on a free. So this team, it's like we skip over them because they're like the
We
small.
don't skip over them.
No, but most people
Not
do.
anymore.
Does,
Most
yeah.
people do.
Not anymore.
Smokes, you and I had a conference call.
Yeah.
with these guys run a podcast in England. And they're like, well, we wouldn't talk about Forest against Palace. And I was like, okay. Like, this team is going to Europe, so you might start talking about them. So, yeah, I'm elated with this team. It's a great start. No Nuno, no Gibbs White, no problem. This team keeps it rolling.
I'm happy for you. And unfortunately, this is just like the worst week of your life because not only did Arsenal lose, not only did United win, not only did City win, Spurs win 4-1 against West Ham, and they fucking throttled him. Son put that guy in a fucking blender. Don't even know his name. He shouldn't even have a job the way he got cooked. Are the Spurs good, or did they just play a shite team in West Ham?
Spurs are good.
I can't say.
I would say that Spurs
I
spanked them, but
physically
Kudus spanked them back.
Yeah.
Kudus was going
What is
thinking
his
like,
what was he
"T'Challa."
thinking?
He's an idiot.
He is so
He's
dumb.
an idiot. He's a fucking idiot.
I love it because now he misses the
Yeah.
match against United. He's their best
oh,
player.
yeah, oh my God, he's a moron.
Yeah, he blew a gasket big time.
Because he could have got something for the
Bro,
the
they were
initial
already-
dust up.
They were already fucking.
He went
down
back for more.
They were already
Yeah.
down 4-1.
What's the point?
It's like why are you taking a red? Why are you taking a 3 and those ones? So the Saliba one, I'm not sure. No, I'm not. For once, I was actually being genuine. I wasn't talking about the incident. I was talking about the red card.
Yeah,
Those ones, I'm not sure. Apparently, those ones they changed. They changed
Yeah.
the rules. So the Saliba one might just be one game.
game.
if I'm
Saliba's
not
just
mistaken.
one. I think Kudus might miss.
Kudus because that's
Yeah,
violent
yeah.
conduct. That's definitely true.
Yeah,
That
a
one-
lot of the
that one-
guys who got reds this weekend because there's 5 on just Saturday.
The Kudus one is definitely 3. That one might actually be so. If it's violent conduct, they can actually look at it again and put more games. So
Yeah.
that one they can if it
because
was
he hit-
deemed unnecessary. Because didn't he eye gouged, right?
he
kind of slapped like
open hand like punch slapped 2 players.
yeah.
And then he caught a ricochet too. He got Richarlison too,
Oh,
who is actually
I
the most
hate
gifted
him.
player ever at getting hit in the face.
I fucking hate Richarlison.
Wasn't he?
I would
was
say
kinda
he's my most hated guy.
Well, he came. So Kudus hit Van de Ven in the face.
Van de
He
Ven.
pawed him, and then Richarlison came storming in like he does and just ran into Kudus' shoulder.
Oh, that's what it was.
Just nose straight to his collarbone.
And he hit Sar.
Yeah, those ones were bad. But the funniest thing is Richarlison. I can't get enough of that guy.
I fucking hate
He's
him.
so funny.
yeah, nah. I mean, yeah, they're in form, which is not good.
No.
We'll see, Ash.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I said like they are coming off a really tough loss before the break. There was either going to go out and avenge it or they were going to like sit there and sulk, and they avenged it in a big way at home.
Kulusevski's looking.
Yeah,
He's been a top player.
big goal.
Another game that honestly put my brain in a blender. I watched pretty much this whole game was Newcastle losing at home to Brighton 1-0. I mean, Newcastle dominated that game from start to finish. They had so many chances, controlled possession, and then Denny Welbeck. I mean, this guy just keeps finding the back of the net.
I don't get this guy.
That's a sad one because he
Unreal.
got stretchered off. He did end up getting stretchered off.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't see
Welbs
that.
is out.
Yeah, he did something to his back. He was like screaming in agony.
Yeah.
It felt really bad for him.
Welbeck is the one guy. He's the one United guy. Granted, he also did play for us, but the other ones like Sylvester and all that, I hated him. Welbeck is the one United guy that I've always liked, and I'm so
Shows up against United.
well, that the second that's how he won me over. The second he was like, yo, fuck this whole respect thing, fuck that bullshit, scored, banged, and he went fucking ape shit. I was like, brother, I love you forever. You are my guy. That guy Wobbs that day became my guy. When he's celebrating right in front of these guys' faces, oh, they were like, oh, he would never. He's United through and through. He's been at United since 8. Wait, Welbeck was in your academy since like 7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or 8.
And danced all over the grave.
Brother, proper United. But they chased him out. They did the whole so like what happened to Ilanga and them? What happened to Ilanga where he is the academy kid who's solid, but because he didn't come with a big, very good player, as you can see now, he's like 30 what? Welbeck's probably my age or older. He's like 35, maybe 34, 35.
Is he that old?
I don't think he's
30.
that old.
I don't
Welbeck is probably my age if I'm gonna.
He's 33. He's older than
33,
I thought he was going to be 31.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah,
so
33.
Welbeck's been around for a while.
Yeah.
And he is still banging them in.
Newcastle's got a weird scoring bug though. Like they can't find the back of that. Isak was through, and that's a position where that's what he does. His
buries,
bread and
yeah.
butter.
That white dude that looks like he belongs in Lord of the Rings.
Anthony Gordon.
Yeah,
Another
he's kind of nasty.
Another one missed that one at the end.
He missed a PK last week too. They're gonna chase.
Oh
him
my
out soon.
dude, that was the worst penalty I've ever seen in my entire life. Who was it? I don't know if it was Newcastle. I think it was. Was it? I posted it on Pitch Picks.
It was Gordon.
It was the
That was
worst
There was another one
penalty.
this week.
Hold on. It was
no,
the
it was Fulham.
worst. It was Fulham. Worst penalty attempt I've ever seen in my life.
Fulham penalty.
Fulham penalty against Villa. They had a penalty.
Oh, the one much. Okay, I know.
Worst
Okay,
attempt.
okay.
That's like when
One
you
mark
accidentally
mistake.
tap
Yeah,
B in FIFA.
Yeah.
And you just roll it at the keeper's feet. Like it was horrible.
It was very predictable the whole way through.
Yeah.
That was rubbish.
That's
But
another red card in that game.
shout out Villa. I know we don't really talk about them, but they handled business on the road. They beat Fulham 3-1. And Rudy, first gambling win, a second gambling win of the year. He's back. He's bad. Give him the cash. Villa money line. Mazel tov, Rudolph.
I mean, now I'm looking at it, it's not that bad. It was like I was 1-4, now I'm 2-4 or whatever.
Clawing out.
Yeah. So, but thank God.
You needed that.
I didn't look like it was gonna happen either. And then, like, they were doing everything to lose that game, and then they just finally figured it out. Own goals. Also, who is it? Was it Rogers on
Morgan Rogers.
Morgan Rogers?
He's a
He
City
should've had a
Academy
hat-trick.
product.
First of all,
Had a
dude.
hat trick.
Okay, his first goal. It's cool that you scored a goal that was a deflection, but we can't be doing the cold celebration when you're aiming.
Oh, he's been
actually
doing
started
it.
it.
He started it.
He actually started.
Okay,
bombing.
regardless.
Almost all of them.
It doesn't belong to him
Regardless,
That's-
if you're aiming bottom right and it deflects and goes low left, don't hit the I'm cold.
Cole did that too though once. I forgot who they played at. Was it United or he did it to someone?
Oh, it
where
was against United. Yeah.
he was like, I couldn't believe I was unmarked, and it went off the defender's chest and went in.
Yeah,
that
and
was a game winner,
This
though.
my gripe has nothing to do with
It
the
was a
fact
game
that I was just begging for them to win. I was like, we cannot be celebrating like this on the first goal. Like, anyways, thank God.
Ollie Watkins
Off-
found the back of the net
Off
too.
Schneid. Honestly, it was a huge W. I bet Saka for Golden Boot, and my
You're the devil.
My powers are more powerful than I ever expected. Didn't
Mushed
play.
him out of the lineup.
Didn't play.
Mushed him out of the
He
lineup.
might be out for 6 weeks.
What?
It's a hamstring injury.
Yeah, he didn't practice again today.
Oh my days, we're fucked.
It's a hamstring injury. I'll tell you, just
Get
doesn't
ready to
give
learn
information.
Europa League, buddy. Carabao Cup season.
Ready. By the way, for the haters out there, can I just point out it's very big of me today that even though I'm in mourning and I'm very angry at him, I'm in mourning. He fucking disappointed me. He let the entire fan base out. Today, I came out wearing my guy's jersey.
Solidarity.
You really are the bigger man,
I
Zaw.
just wanted that to be on record. I just wanted that.
Very nice.
Thank you.
That's because he can play in that jersey with that patch you've got on it. That's why you did it.
It's also. Oh, yep. That's part of
It's
it.
okay in that league.
I
Yeah.
actually tell you, it's this is only long sleeved, and the weather we're in between weather where it's too hot for an actual sweater, so this is perfect. That's the only reason why.
And then shout
I
out
do love
Leicester.
these people.
Shout out Leicester. I mean, the only people that are more down in the dumps than Zaw is Southampton. They were at home,
Yeah.
had a chance to get their first win. They were up 2-0, and they blew it to Leicester. Leicester scores 3 unanswered in the second half. And
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what,
red card in that
Chief.
game, too.
That is
Yeah.
one that's
Great
Friday
game.
circled on Steve Cooper's
I
calendar. He's
know.
coming off
I
a
know.
big win. Those boys
Money-
are fired
money-
up, and he wants nothing more than to beat you boys.
Money on the board for him for sure. Look at, I love Stevie Cooper. That's
Saw's doing the boom. He's back.
and that is kind of like the closest thing they have to a derby now, Forest and Leicester. So it's a big game. I love the spotlight. I love being the only game sometimes. It was fun today. Run it back on Friday. 3 more points would be
That's a
fucking
big spot.
Yeah.
You would come.
Dude, I mean, we're already halfway to our total of points last year.
Which is nuts.
It's crazy with the points deduction.
Yeah,
So
hats off to Nuno and the boys.
yeah.
Monday,
Shout out them trees.
Monday
man.
night is not as bad as Friday night. Monday night because
Yeah.
people are already thinking about about
The
so
next.
like your game's gone. We're already thinking about Champions League.
Yep.
Friday night, bro. If you lose on Friday, you have the whole weekend.
I
stewed.
don't think that
I was stewing all of Sunday watching City
Yeah,
last minute
I
winner,
know.
knowing Saliba fucking got a red.
This is a tough one.
I just don't think that they can break us down. Like, I really don't. I think we'll get them on the counter. I think Forrest defensively is as rock solid as it gets.
And offensively, they've been
That
good too.
Mandini dude is good.
Is it
Yeah.
home or away?
It's away.
Oh, you guys are prime.
Also, dude, like that was an unbelievable. Like they got a goal, and then off of just how good Mandini is, and then you get a penalty, and then that third goal, Ramsdale just like
Yeah.
I don't even know. What's his name? Foss?
Phase.
Love
Yeah,
that guy.
Hairy
yeah.
guy.
Love that guy.
David Luiz.
He's a quality player, but every time I watch him, he does something that is so dramatically awful that I can't.
Yeah, he's got a little Mustafi in him.
He's got a little Upamecano in Champions League. in
Don't
it,
say
too.
that word.
He had they had a cross where there was no
Mustafi.
players around him, and he headed it like it was Robin van Persie
Oh, yeah.
off the post. I can't get enough of that, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be worried. Them scoring 3 unanswered.
That's almost like they
so
used
out
them
of-
all.
That's so out of
Yeah.
Jamie Vardy on the pitch.
Yeah.
Always a little bit of a threat.
Look at I had him golden boot. I hit it again. I'm not gonna. Jamie Vardy's a
Were
beast.
you geeking when the red like?
Oh
they weren't
yeah.
gonna get that
Oh,
penalty?
Oh yeah. Give it to me. So that's that's a big game. I want to win that game, and it's a game I feel like we should win. Winning today kind of takes the pressure off of that because our goals are different. My goals are different than your goals. I do think Leicester is a quality team. I think they're going to stay up. So I think that there's 4 teams I think that are in the mix, and I don't think Leicester's one of them. I think they're for sure staying up.
Mustafi.
Mustafi.
I hate
Mustafi.
Mustafi.
No,
I know,
no,
but
no,
I'm
no,
calling
no,
him
no.
Mustafi.
Not-
Mustafi.
Do not. That's so insulting. That's worse.
Mustafi.
That actually, I genuinely say this. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. That's worse than calling me the N-word. you associating my name with Squadron Mustafi is
Would you
possibly the highest insult you can give.
you
Like
prefer
I'm not
the
joking.
Gervinho
All right, I'm
comments?
sorry,
What?
Zah.
They call you Gervinho online?
He is he
Mustafi.
just sucked. He fuck.
Mustafi.
He's number 3. I hated him because
Gervinho?
he couldn't win games for us.
Anyone?
Mustafi lost us games. Gervinho was useless up front. He used to fucking miss everything.
Didn't he get?
All right, he's had a long week. Let's not send him back to the fucking.
No,
Can I have-
I
the
love-
realm.
I love
Can,
him.
can I
where
have
he
10
is.
seconds? I just want to
Give you 10
I just
seconds.
want to give Nicky Smokes a shout out. I want to give all the Arsenal fans, Nicky Smokes and all the Arsenal fans, a shout out because our lives were ruined. Especially the American ones, our lives were ruined. If you're in California, your life was ruined on Saturday at 8:30 in the morning, and you had to watch all of Sunday. You had to watch Man City last minute winner and the Liverpool stuff. So
Yeah, no, it sucked.
I just wanna to give a shout out to all the Arsenal fans going through it.
Thank you, Zah.
We got to get
appreciate your kind
better
words.
help as a sponsor for this show.
Yeah, the Calm app. Something.
I don't know if they would be okay with us saying we love hate.
Yeah. we'll find
Those
something.
two can do
I
the
would
ad
actually-
read.
Yeah.
That's more of a
Actually, better
reason.
help.
Let's work through it.
Better help if you're listening. We could go you and I sessions. We could do it. We could do it live.
Yeah.
Show them
Premium
how
subscription.
show them how good your therapy is.
Yeah.
Show them how good your therapy is. You know, we'll sit here with the lady or the gentleman or whoever does it. Yeah, I have to clear that up real quick before I get in trouble, and we can do the whole thing.
All right, so before we do the betting recap, I want everyone to know that we are doing Pro Clubs Wednesday night. What time again?
We do them at 7 Central.
7 Central, 8 Eastern. We're doing Pro Clubs, so be sure to tune into that live stream. All right, betting recap, Golden Boot. The dirty bastard himself, Chief, strikes again.
Bring the boom, Chief. Bring the boom on him.
I don't know how to do the boom.
Who'd you have this week?
Jamie Vardy.
Wow. 5-1.
5-1.
That's a bad man
I
team.
think it was plus 210.
That's
so
crazy.
Yeah,
He's
that's
a
like
bad
that's like
man.
the hottest streak of anything I've ever.
Yeah,
done.
5-1 on goal scorers.
Yeah,
and,
it's insane.
and footy is nuts.
And only one
That's
of
the
them-
most impressive thing on this show. So
All of them
far.
are plus money except for Holland.
Can you give me one?
You just hit one. Oh wait, no, you mushed Saka out of the lineup.
Yeah.
I hit mine. I had Son. He scored twice, but they only counted one. I'm 4-3. Miresh, the lap mushed him into the grave. 3 for 3 on the year. Za, you fucking suck. You're 2-5. Xerxes didn't even sniff it, and then Rudy just mushed Saka out of the lineup to move to 1-5.
That's what you get for hate picking.
That's dark arts right there. Dark arts.
But in Rudy's eyes, that's a win.
No. I'm talking the.
That's Xerxes
the
was a
midget
hate pick.
Zimbo.
That was out of spite, and it turned out.
You don't have the same powers as Rudy. You have to understand.
No, I wanted that. So it did work, but it did work.
It didn't help your
it
agenda.
didn't.
There
help
it is.
enough. Yeah.
There it is. I needed United losing with Xerxes missing an 89th minute 1-on-1 like Martinelli. That would have been great.
And then our official plays of the week, Chief had Brentford double chance and over 2.5 parlay. That missed. Rudy, Villa money line plus 190. That hit. Zaw had the Spurs, West Ham over 3.5. That hit. Nicky Smokes. All I do is hit these things, man. Spurs, West Ham, both teams to score, no draw. That hit. Miresh, Johnson to score or assist. You are the kiss of death considering he scored in 6 straight games. 7 straight games. That missed. I'm 6-3. Miresh is 3-4. Za is 3-4. Chief is 3-5. Rudy is 2-4. And then for our fantasy roundup, our top 3 in the Pitch Picks League: Burr Spurs, 29 points this week, 526 total. Hen Bronze, 37 points this week, 514 total. Ben's Bozos, 35 points, 507 total. And you might as well just put me on that sheet, Miresh, because I'm in 4th place in the entire league, 1st place in this panel, 44 points, 495 total points, 4th place overall. Za, you're in 50th with 452. Chiefs in 127th place with 358. But don't worry, there's one more person worse than you on this panel, and it's Miresh. A whopping 19 points this week, 308 total, 147th place. You don't know ball.
Ooh, getting a Lixin in a fantasy game. I got mine in the real life.
I don't know to remember to log in.
I always forget, and I had that dirty mug.
You guys can make all the excuses you want. You're dead. You couldn't catch me if you wanted to.
That's fine.
Shout out to everyone who tuned in. We appreciate you guys for watching or listening. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the Pitch Picks social medias. We got YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. We're trying to grow something special here. So shout out to all you guys that watched, and we'll see you on Friday. Thanks for watching.
No, can't be doing that.